did. Yes, I did. Okay. Hello, my friends. Hello, hello. It has been a hot minute. Oh my gosh. I should have checked when the last one actually was, but it's been so long since I have been on a stream, and I have a guest here with us today to get me back into the swing of it. Do you want to do a little intro?
Sure. So I'm Brooke, as it says in this corner over here. I always point to the wrong corner. But I have a channel here on Authortube called GOODREADS. I post writing and reading related content. I have not posted in approximately 70 days. So
well, you know
channel, there's going to be a distinct lack of content. But we're planning to kind of get back into things. And so if you want to check out my channel, I would love that. I'm at 599 subscribers right now.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you need one more. Hello. Also, we have a live stream together this weekend.
We do for the worldwide write-a-thon. I always garble that, but
yeah, it's on Brook's channel. So yeah, you have to go subscribe and then turn on the bell notifications for that live stream. So
yes. It'll be good. It's the last one of the write-a-thon, so.
Ooh, that's perfect.
Yeah.
What are you working on today?
I am doing some beta reading. I have 5 full-length manuscripts on the go, and one of them is 180,000 words. So,
oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's not the one I'm reading, but I will be reading.
I'm gonna be reading too. I think it's an 80,000 page. Oh my gosh, word manuscript that it's due on Saturday, so I figured I would get a good chunk of it in today, which is kind of me putting off my work in progress even more, but it's fine.
I mean, it's still productive.
It is very true. You are very true. And it needs to get done. I'm getting paid for it, so
there you go.
This works. But yeah, I don't know. I talked about it a little bit in the post I posted today, or was it yesterday? I don't remember. But I was saying how I'm really nervous to start my next story.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's because this is the first story that's not in the Love and Fenton County series. So I feel I don't really know my characters too well.
That's fair.
That's the point. You know what I mean? When you start a story, you don't really know totally what you're going into. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So it's exciting though. I mean, new chapter, and you're, not literally, but.
No, yeah, for sure. And it's fun because I've talked about it snippets here and there, but it's another seasonal book. So If the Room Fits. So I'm excited to dive into that in that aspect, which makes me think it's going to be easier because having seasonal stuff is so easy for me to write.
Yeah.
So
is it going to be shorter, If the Room Fits?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking 50,000 words.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah. So yeah.
Nice.
I don't think it'll be too hard, but I think I'm just so intimidated to start. I have it fully outlined, so I shouldn't be that nervous.
Oh wow. Yeah.
I don't know why I'm being so funny about it. Abby, hello. Ready to write tonight/today? Yay. I'm so glad you're here. After a long time. Yeah, it's been such a long time since I've sprinted. So I feel I'm kind
of like a month?
I think my last live stream was a plan with me for May.
Oh, I totally attended that.
Yeah, but then I think my writing sprints was I don't know. It's been a minute. Over a month for sure. That's weird. I don't know. That's why it kind of feels odd to be on camera, but it's fine.
Oh, totally.
Celeste, hi. Can't wait to get some sprints in with everyone. Yes. Hello, Kate. What are you guys working on? Let us know. Hello. Oh my gosh, I'm glad people showed up. I was kind of afraid no one would. I mean, even if no one did, I have you to talk to, Brooke. So it's okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
Good to catch another sprint. Have some planning to do for book 2, draft 4. Everyone has one book that needs so much work. Well, that's exciting. That's awesome. You've got this. Charlie, hello. Kate's working on my outline for my contemporary romance I'm writing this summer. Love that. Abby and hello. Grayson, hey, Sarah and Brooke, we'll be working on a blog post tonight. Yay! I also forgot how terrible I am at reading things aloud. I always stutter. And then I try and my brain tries to do like they're going to be reading, but then I say I'm going to be reading.
Yes.
I read what they're writing, but then it's just a struggle.
I feel that.
Okay. Hi, friends. I'm so glad you're here. Oh, my comments jumped. It's fine. Working on the first book of a 4-book series. Ooh, that's really fun. That's really, really fun. Hello, Caitlin. So glad you're here. Hello. Outlining and doing character journal entries for a new story that I'm drafting in July. See, I think that is such a cool idea. Character journal entries.
Autumn was doing that.
Yeah.
You were just going to say
I was just going to say Autumn did that. I thought it was so cool.
Yeah, that's really, it's such a good way to get to know your characters for sure.
Yeah. And I might have to do that because I think that's my struggle. Like I don't really know my characters too well.
Yeah.
If I did that, I think I might. I think that's cool.
Yeah.
It's been too long. I need this to keep me motivated. Yeah. So we have a ton this month. I don't know off the top of my head, but I feel like I have almost 2 a week. So
oh my gosh.
We're coming back strong. I think I have like 3 next week because I have my release day live stream on Wednesday. So
oh, nice. Oh, are you excited? That's so exciting.
I'm really excited. I'm also really nervous. I don't know why. I mean, like I'm obviously you always get nervous for book releases, but
yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like I'm not really ready to have this book out in the world yet, even though I haven't touched it since the middle of May. Like it's completely done.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I don't know. Amanda, hello. So glad you could pop in and say hi. Working my first draft, 35,000 words in so far. That's nice. Awesome. Sonia, hello. Nikki is outlining book 2 of my series today. Very, very fun. I'm going to be working on drafting my sequel. So excited to be finally working on it dedicatedly. Got to get some world building in there. Very fun. Yeah, I feel like world building is so fun to put it like to really figure out.
Yeah.
Yes. And so many people are working on sequels lately. That's when I posted my post on Instagram, everyone's like, yeah, I'm nervous about starting my sequel. I'm like, so many sequels. I love it.
I can't even get a first book finished.
I can't even imagine trying to write a dedicated series where you have to write a sequel. I feel like it'd be all over the place.
I know. I just can't imagine plotting that much because I would have to plot it, right? You have to plot out the foreshadowing and I don't know.
Right. Yeah. That's what I'm like. I don't know if I can do it. The only series that I've written before, they have been totally pants, and I was little, so I didn't really understand foreshadowing. Right. So it's not fun when you don't have little things in there.
Yeah.
I do the same way. I'd want to draft it out first.
Same.
And then I would be so intimidated by starting. So what book or guide do you recommend for new writers to follow when planning character arcs, point of view, overall draft, etc.? Do you have any recommendations?
I would say Save the Cat for plotting. I have it. I can go grab it. Here, give me 2 seconds.
I definitely agree. I actually just read it 2 days ago. I read it 2 days ago for when I was drafting out my book. It's so good. Yeah,
it is. You have to make sure and get the one for writing novels and not the screenplay one because they are different. Mm-hmm. But I really like it. I think it gives you a really good kind of starting point for outlining.
Yeah, I agree. And honestly, it looks really daunting when you look at it, but it's because there's so many examples.
Yes.
Towards the back. So I wouldn't say half of it is examples.
It might be.
Yeah, because I said, when I read through it, I'm like, shoot, I didn't realize this book was the instruction part was that short.
I know. I've barely read any of it. I've only read the beats portion, and then I read the example for the genre that I was writing, basically.
Right.
So Yeah.
Which is really helpful because if you don't understand a beat, going to that, and if you've like read the book or seen a movie even, like for me, I think one of the books was Everything Everything, and I haven't read the book, but I've seen the movie, and it was easy to see the plot beats go out.
Yeah.
That's the book I would recommend too.
Same. Yeah.
I haven't really read any other craft books for character arcs or anything like that, but that is a good one.
Me neither.
Sadly, today is studying for me because I have a midterm tomorrow morning, so I might be a bit of a lurker tonight. Well, good luck on your midterm. Oh my goodness, midterm. That sounds weird. Like, is it time for a midterm? Shoot.
Not really. I mean, like here where I am, it's like the end of the school year. It would be finals because like you're in high school, Charlie, right? Not university. Even university, I mean, it would be it's summer.
Yeah.
I mean, it's summer for university students here, but yeah, I have never had a midterm in June.
Well, good luck to you, Charlie.
Yeah. Good luck.
Yeah. Katie, hello. Been so long. I'm working on my new project. Well, very fun. I can't wait to see how that goes for you, Katie. Also, I will read a few more, but then we're gonna hop into the first sprint. I'm probably gonna. I'll go through these quick. Today I'll be working on another short story. Hopefully, finishing it tonight. Ooh, you've got this. Can't decide if I want to work on book 2. No idea what draft I'm on, honestly, or if I want to outline a new story. I understand the struggle. Can't believe release week is next week. I can't either. To be honest, it kind of like feels like it flew by. Although I do remember when I finished my draft on the 15th, and then when the 25th came by, that was my original release day. I'm like, shoot, I definitely would have made this goal. I definitely could have released today. But I think I'm happy it's in June because I don't know. I feel like June's a good month to release. I say. We'll just say yeah. And then Out of My League turns 1 year on the 16th, so that's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, I hit 2,000 subscribers. Isn't that crazy? Yay, thank you. I meant to say at the beginning, but yeah, I can't believe it. Oh my goodness. World building's awesome. I don't do a lot of it with contemporary, but if I ever switch genres, that's going to be the one thing that I'm really excited about. Yay, thank you so much. Also, somebody needs to go follow Brook so she hits, it was 600, right?
Yeah, I'm at 601.
Oh my gosh, yay!
Yeah, so thank you guys.
Okay, this is going to be the last one and then we'll start. It's so exciting using Incarnate to make maps and figuring out how magic works in the story. That's fun.
Is that a website? Sounds like a website.
Look it up. I used a website once to make a map and it was really fun, like back when I was little. But
yeah,
making maps is so fun.
Yeah, it is fun. Sarah Lebrat has this like pasta world building video where she like I can't even explain it. Like you should just look it up, but it's hilarious. It's really fun to like make maps.
I'll have to look it up. That's awesome. Okay, so now this is gonna take me a hot second to figure out. I should have pre-planned it. I feel like this happens every time where I don't think ahead.
I'm the same. I'll like sit in the studio for 15 minutes before the stream starts and like not set up the timer.
Yeah, no, I don't even think about it.
No.
Let's do like a 15-minute one. How about that? All right. 15 minutes, 45 seconds. Oh, shoot. We need to share. We need to do something different. There we go. We want our faces here. On the clock, I hope you guys are ready. We'll get all the words in or all the editing in or beta reading, whatever you're doing. In 3, 2, 1, let's do this. first sprint is done, and everybody has decided to mow their lawn at the same time. Oh well. I'm just gonna see if it's not gonna be too loud. Oh, good. All I hear is weed whacking and lawnmowers. I'm like, thanks, guys. Thank you so much. How did you do?
I forgot to even look at where I started. I don't know, like 10 pages or something. Nothing crazy.
That's awesome.
How about you?
I read at least a chapter. I know that because I remember finishing chapter 1. So I don't know how many chapters there are, but there's 128 pages, single spaced. So
did you just start a brand new one?
Kind of.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't have anything to do today or tomorrow, so I feel like I'm just gonna be up reading. I kind of put it off to the last minute, but you know, it's fine. I feel like I work the best under pressure. Like I feel more motivated to read when I know I have to.
Yeah. I do the same thing. I'll give myself like 7 days or something, and then I do it in like the last 2, and I'm like,
yes.
Why do I do this to myself?
Yes. And I think I'm a fast reader, so I'm not too worried about it. So, but I don't know. I don't have that many to work on right now. I have 1, and I have just a proofread left, I think. So I'm not too busy at the moment, so that's good. Allie, hello. I'm so glad you're here. Hello, my friends. Everyone's joining us right now. Yay. I'm just finished eating dinner. Love that, Zara. Kaylee, hello. Kate got 250. That's awesome. See, oh my gosh, I've missed talking about how many words people get after a sprint. Oh my gosh. Makes me want to write instead. Couple hundred words of the outline done. Very awesome, Abby. Celeste got 298 words. Oh, I got to turn off the banner. I turned off the other banner, but not that one. Okay, good. I was hoping you couldn't, but oh my gosh, when I posted my Stella video where I turned into I was so bummed when I went back to edit that footage and there was like the hum of the air conditioner in the background. I'm like, out of all the videos it could have happened on that I could have just refilmed, it had to be this one where I couldn't refilm it.
Yeah, you really can't refilm it. That's fair. I mean, honestly, it happens though. Like,
yeah,
it was a good video.
Thanks. I had a lot of fun with it, but I'm just like, oh, I tried to put the music up loud. The weird thing is too, like, the hum would be quiet until I cut the clip. And then when the next clip started, it would be loud and then it would start to quiet down. I'm like, why? Like, hello. It was very weird. Went super well for Amanda. Yay. Had to do some Googling. Well, I'm glad you got that done. Oh my gosh, there's so many ants around me. One of the cons about having a shed.
Fair, yeah.
Got the outline for chapter 14. Awesome. Working my way through Act 2, struggling to feel like enough is happening in this book, but I think I'm getting there. Well, I'm glad you're getting there. I feel like that's totally natural, though. Totally natural. Oh, my comments. There we go. I'm not sure how many words in check. Trying to write 400 pages soon. Ooh. That's awesome on page 54. Wish me luck. Ooh, good luck. That's awesome, though. Just joined. Awesome. Glad you're here. I'm in the fun and games portion of my work in progress, so it's dragging. I'm also stuck in a bit of a hole, and I'm struggling to work my way out of. Oh, no. I hope, like, inspiration strikes soon. Yeah, the kind of middle part where it is fun and games and the midpoint is so hard for me sometimes.
Yeah.
So,
I feel like it can get repetitive. Like,
and it's hard to like accurately like build to the progression of the midpoint. For me, like it's so hard to go from like, because you have to build toward the midpoint instead of it just being scene midpoint.
right.
You have to build towards it. Like in Save the Cat, you're working toward a false victory or
a false defeat, I think. Yeah.
And it's so hard.
I know, it really is.
239 words, completed my short story. We'll edit it in 2 weeks probably, and went on Duolingo. Well, congratulations. Duolingo, that's fun. Had to rewrite a paragraph. I wasn't happy about it before, but I'm liking it a lot more now. That's a good feeling. That is a good feeling. I'm dealing with a story with multiple worlds, including like the normal world, Earth, and I find it really funny blending them together to create a urban fantasy sci-fi type vibe. That sounds fun. You're making me want to write something, write in that genre. The air conditioner in that video became ambient noise. After a while, I couldn't even hear it. Okay, well, good. I'm glad. I was so upset. I'm like, out of all the videos, it's fine. And then I actually have another video that I think I'm just going to post it anyway, but I filmed my full-time author day at night. So I filmed that, and then the air conditioning home was very loud in that one too. But I'm like, you know what? It's fine.
Yeah.
I would prefer it to not be there, but it's okay. I can't change it. And honestly, I couldn't, even if I wanted to refilm it, I couldn't have the AC off for that amount of time.
Right.
So.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. My main character is trying to emotionally recover from screwing with her boyfriend's mind, totally on accident. Ooh, you know, gotta love some supernatural abilities that the main character has almost no control over. I love that. I mean, that sucks for the boyfriend, but love that drama and the angst there. Good background noise, so it's nice. Well, I'm glad you guys weren't too upset by it. I was afraid that someone would be like, oh, this is so annoying. I'm like, oh. Honestly, I was so nervous posting that video too, because once I filmed it, I'm like, I look crazy.
No, it was awesome. I loved it. It
turned out being really fun.
Yeah.
Now I'll just put on the wig randomly. I'm like, okay, yeah, I do enjoy it.
I love that.
Haven't started yet, just thinking. Well, thinking is good. I think I ended around 300 to 350 words. Decided to work on my sequel after all. Very fun, Caitlin. I love that. I agree. After the inciting incident, my motivation crawls into a hole and will come out until the duo moment. I totally understand, though, because once you get past that fun, like, oh, I just started, you know what I mean? It kind of can be like, okay, shoot. That's why I'm trying to be better at setting deadlines for myself, because, I mean, for a lot of people, that doesn't work, because if it takes you a longer time to write, I totally understand that. And for a lot of genres, it does take you longer to write. But I feel like for me, if I like let myself, like I just mentioned with Fiverr, if I give myself too much freedom, I'll just put it off. You know what I mean? So that's why I feel like my write a novel in 16 days challenge really works for me. 16 days is a little insane, but for this one, I don't think it'll be that bad because it is going to be a shorter book.
It's shorter, yeah. Mm-hmm. Are you going to do it for this one?
I think so. I ran into a problem before where I did, whose book was it? It was Edith's book that I wrote in that 16 days. I got a lot of backlash from people who were like, you're writing a book and you're going to publish it, you know? So I'm not so sure about doing it. I think I might do it. I don't know. To be honest, I don't really care what anybody says. But I do wonder if advertising it will affect people's mindset. So which book was it? Can't Catch My Breath. I had a few reviews that said you can tell that the author rushed through this book. And I'm like, well, are you saying that because the writing is bad, or are you saying that because you've been watching my YouTube channel and you know how long it took me? You know what I mean? So I feel like if I document writing it in 16 days, that just gives people a little window to say, she rushed through this book and it's apparent. You know what I mean?
I mean, like, I feel like drafting, like doing a first draft or like a zero draft or whatever in 16 days, like, I don't know, people who aren't writers don't get it. It's like you're not writing and publishing that exact thing that you've written in those 16 days. I don't know. For what it's worth, I thought it was cool.
Yeah, thanks. I love the challenge of it, you know?
Yeah.
So I probably will end up doing it, and I'm telling you guys because I know y'all support me. It's just trolls on TikTok and Instagram. But I probably will do it. I don't know if I'll I don't know. Documenting it is fun because like it's fun, you know, and it's kind of like a marketing aspect too.
Well, it kind of holds you accountable, right? Like
exactly. So I probably will just do it anyway and be like, I don't care. To be honest, this book doesn't come out until November, so it's not like it's coming out.
About it, but
yeah. They'll be like, oh, what book was that again? And I can just say, oh, this book's not coming out until later. You know, they don't have to know what it is, what this one's about. I don't know. I use the 3-act structure, but I think that's basically what I'm struggling with too. The middle is always so hard. For me, it's always hard to find the middle too.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I always struggle with knowing if the beginning is interesting enough. Ooh, I understand that too. It's incredibly difficult. I hit 20K on the project earlier, so I'm giving myself some slack. Oh, yeah, definitely. Congrats on 20K. Comment. There you go. Everyone's struggling with the middle, it seems like. Yeah, that's why it's called the muddy middle, right?
Yeah.
Something like that. Muddle? Yeah, the muddle, yeah.
There might be, I don't know, there might be a bunch of different terms, but yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, it's a thing. The video will be great either way post. I think I'm gonna because I don't feel like trying to do it again. I think I unplugged my computer. I'll fix it later. I'm so lazy. Chloe, you are not too late. That was only our first sprint. We're gonna go until 9. It's 7:42. Okay, well, we'll see how many sprints we get in here. This one's probably a bad one to start with because I'm just so chatty. Because I missed this. And plus, we have a friend today. We never had friends. I mean, we have friends. We never have co-host friends. Does anyone here use Dabble? I'm thinking about trying it out, but I don't know if it'd be worth it. I actually have not used it before.
No, I've never even heard of it.
I'd be really interested to see. I know, isn't Dabble one of the things that like sponsors NaNoWriMo or something?
Oh,
it's a discount, I feel like. I think. I could be wrong. Sometimes writing fast makes the work more cohesive. I've written over a long period, I forget things, or it's not consistent. I totally agree. And I feel like people write at their own pace, you know? I don't know why that is such like a pinch point for people not understanding that, but people write at their own pace, you know?
I can't imagine like being on the internet and just like seeing something and like having the need to like comment and like say something negative about it. Like, I just scroll past it. Like, I don't understand why people are so confrontational. It's just like, go away.
No kidding. It's like, I am not hurting you. If you think I'm writing too fast and the book's going to be garbage, don't read it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, no one's making you buy it.
No,
I don't know. Oh, I'm so glad you liked it, Zara. I'm so glad you liked it. One of the reviews was funny. I think this person must know me, because they're like, she only wrote this book because she wanted to impress her English teacher. I'm like, that is so weirdly specific. Like, what? Because my old English teacher had shared it on her Facebook. I'm like, dude, you must know me because. And then they went on to say it was obviously yeah. I'm like, okay. People are so funny. I don't look at Goodreads anymore because some people can be a little bit rude, which is fine. Everyone has their own opinions. But I saw that one. I'm like, dude, who are you? Just come out and tell me. Oh, man. I feel like people are going to say crap anyway. Yeah, exactly. Have fun with it and advertise a 16-day thing. I really enjoyed it, and it's definitely possible with an outline. I've done it. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. That's what I think, too. I feel like people are going to say whatever they want, but if I have fun with it, I guess that's really all that matters, to be honest. Can't wait to read. Can't catch your breath. Well, yay! Yay! I like the 16-day challenge you do. I can't imagine myself. I always cheer you on. Well, thank you, Zara. It's really fun. If anyone wants to try it someday, I think I'm going to start mine on the 5th. Yeah. gonna start my next challenge on the 5th, so join me. I have one person who is going to be doing something similar. I think she's gonna be trying to edit, not the full novel, but something close like that. She wanted to do it with me. I think it's fun. I love challenges, so. That was inspiration to write in 16 days. Oh, thank you. You guys are so sweet. I miss you guys. Muddy Middle and Muddle are both used murky middle. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, the middle's something. Oh, thank you, Caitlin. I was like, write a book to start to finish in 16 days. I would do it. Save me a lot of headache. Yeah. And I feel like it kind of eliminates the, should this stay? Should I cut this? Should I keep this? You know what I mean? Like when you have a word count that you're aiming towards every day, it's just kind of like, okay, we're going to get the words and we'll edit it later. So, okay, let's go. Let's see. I wrote a book in a month, so yeah, totally. That's what NaNoWriMo is all about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
93% of it in 25 days. That's awesome. We're about to start our next sprint. Dabble is good for that draft, but I'm missing a lot of features I want it to have. Ooh, good to know. I think I might shut my window. Give me 1 second. There's somebody outside. There's somebody like right on the other side of the fence. I don't really want them to be listening to me. I just finished reading Out of, I think, an hour ago. It's so good. I loved it. Oh, I'm so glad you liked it. Oh my gosh, yeah, Walsh was my favorite main character. Maybe. Love interest, maybe. Harry is a good contender too. I'm excited for you guys to read that one. All right. I'm going to have to go for dinner, but I should be back for the last sprint, hopefully. Good luck. Well, happy eating, Amanda. I'm gonna do something similar. It sounds fun. Yes, definitely. I don't really have any info posted. What I'm gonna do is start on the 5th, and then it goes until it's gonna be 15 days because I'm gonna go till the 20th. Try and get it done on the 20th. So that's really it. I could probably figure out a way to post something about it, but yeah.
Post on your website, I guess.
Oh, I could do that.
Like a little like challenge, like rules. Yeah.
No, yeah. My lighting is starting to die. Oh my goodness. There we go. Yeah, that's a good idea. Edit a novel in 16 days that I could do. Yeah, I feel like that would be kind of easy too. Not easy, you know what I'm saying.
Never.
Doable. Oh, thank you. I curled it today because I was taking pictures of all of my books that just arrived in the mail. So yay. Okay, so I'm gonna, when we get to Kate the Great's comment, then we will start our next sprint. I had someone write a review of my book on GOODREADS, and they said something like, do I hate myself more than this book? And I actually had to laugh because what? People are so, like, I don't want to say the word savage, but they're savage on GOODREADS. Like, what that? It's like we are, it's like we took away, I don't know, people are just so crazy. I don't get it.
Okay, so I read a book. It was a nonfiction book, and I really didn't like it. I promise I'll be really quick.
You're good.
I was like looking at the bad reviews on GOODREADS just to like justify my opinion. And somebody was like, something like, oh, like I'm gonna use this book as like toilet paper because that's the only thing that it's good for. And I was like, oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Which like
people are insane.
Yeah, like I would be so sad if someone ever said that about my book, but at the same time, I like really didn't like it. So I was like, hey, this is pretty funny.
Yeah. I swear, people get like they're like personally attacked if they read a book and they don't enjoy it.
I know.
Guys, calm down. It's just a book. And I was thinking about it the other day. Like I feel like romance for me, it's a little less like how am I supposed to explain this? If I did like a fantasy book, if I wrote like a fantasy book, it would be really hard for me if I like to post it because I feel like fantasy is totally 100% like from your head. Yeah, I mean, like, you'll have elements that are realism, but like in contemporary, you kind of have limits. You know what I mean? And you kind of have normal, like they go to school. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
normal things that are kind of like guidelines that you have to follow. But fantasy, you're making up the majority of it. So I feel like if I ever wrote fantasy, I'd be so kind of protective of it because like this is 100% me. And if people hate it, I'd be so sad.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sad. I'm a little sad anyway, but then you can always be like, well, it's not their cup of tea. That's fine. But I don't know. It's just funny. People can be crazy. Sounds enjoyable with non-threatening deadlines. Surprisingly, 16 days sounds manageable, especially because I've participated in NaNoWriMo before. Yeah, for sure. And I feel like the thing is too, like it is a non-threatening deadline, so like I can give myself a task of 16 days, but I can always be like, well, shoot, I need 17 days. You know what I mean, or 20. And it's not that big of a deal. Vincent is such a cutie. Oh my goodness, they're all so cute. My little babies. You're the reason I started my romance novel. I'm usually a fantasy writer, but I decided to try this genre until we finally finish a project. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Well, I hope you have fun writing your romance novel. I love that. I was looking back through one of my old fantasy books recently because I was thinking about like editing it to like post on Kindle Vella.
Okay.
Whenever it comes out, I don't understand, and I'm like, oh, I kind of like this. I miss writing in this genre. Let's do 2009. How about that? That's fun. All right, so we are going to be doing our second, oh crap, I lost the tab. There it is. Second sprint of the night. 20 minutes, 9 seconds on the clock. In 3, 2, 1, let's do this. All right. How did we do?
Not as well as I would have liked.
I don't think I got kind of far. With the single spaced, it is very slow going.
Yes.
I might change it to double space. I don't know. I always feel weird about doing that, but
Me too.
It's just so much to take in when it's so close together that I'm like, ooh. I'm on page 12 of 128, so
Not bad.
Not bad, no. How did everybody else do? I saw Allison talking about the Writer's Emergency Pack. I think Helene showed those to me. They're so good. It's like a little pack of prompts. I love them.
I think I've seen them
Melissa,
on
hello.
Sorry.
What? No,
I think I've seen them on Amazon.
Yeah, they're so good. It's hard to find like really good writer craft stuff. Like I have a book right here that I got, I don't know, a little while ago. It's called like Plot MD.
Okay.
And I don't necessarily love it a ton. I haven't really dived too deep into it, but I don't like the formatting of it.
Oh, yeah.
Like every page is like that, and I'm just like,
Yeah,
not a big fan. But those cards are so good. I'm always on the lookout for like awesome writer craft stuff. I fell down an Etsy rabbit hole. I love that. Oh, Etsy is so good. Chloe got 1,107 words. What? What? I am jealous. I wish I was writing. Oh. Danya is plotting. Awesome. Melanie, haven't gone too far yet. Just joined, so winding down from work. I just clocked out. Ooh, yay! That's awesome. Well, I'm glad you're here, Melanie. Celeste got 369, almost to the end of the scene. Nice. Love the productivity. Done with the outline. I still hate the middle. I'm frustrated because I wish I could just free draft and get unstuck, but since I have a rough draft, my brain can't let go of the original. That is a struggle for me too. When I was writing Can't Catch My Breath and it wasn't working, so it was like so drastically different when I first drafted it. So I think Addie's name was definitely different, but she was more stuck up. She had to get a job. And then her and Vincent were more like kind of the enemies to lovers kind of vibe. So it was so hard to move away from that because what the draft with the book is now is so different. It's hard to get an idea out of your head and move on to something new when you've been so focused on the past idea for so long. So I totally understand what you're talking about. 485, that's awesome. I'm on page 123, glad to be back. Well, we are glad to have you back. Announce my Camp Nano project and plan my day tomorrow. Camp Nano? That's my reaction. It's already time to announce our projects for camp. I forgot.
Is it in July?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I like missed April camp and then like now I'm not ready for July.
No. I don't even know what I'm gonna be working on for July. Oh no, I'm not ready. I am not ready. Okay, this is a comment. Sarah Brook, any advice on video topics for a new Authortube channel? Brooke, any advice? Any ideas?
I would say like definitely like the Authortube newbie tag if you haven't done that, but you probably have. Yeah, ooh. I don't know. I did like an introduction to my like project and like told people about like the book that I was writing.
That's a good idea. Yeah, like a little intro to your project. And then, or if you want to talk about your writing process, that could be a good idea. Let me think. What kind of videos did I post when I first started? I feel like I did more like kind of not teaching videos, like how to use book funnel and things like that. And I kind of moved away from those videos. But anything that you kind of connect with, I feel like is a good thing. But also you can pull inspiration from other YouTube channels.
Oh yeah,
totally. Mm-hmm. If you want to like do a not copy, but like if you want to do a certain tag, you can just say, "Oh, I got the inspiration from this video," and then link it in the description, so you avoid like, you know what I mean? Just giving them credit, but because I feel like it's really easy to pull inspiration from other people's videos. So yeah, sorry for but we're talking about your writing process and your work in progress. Those are good options.
Yeah, like I do like partially booktube content too. So like I'm not really the best like Authortube person to ask.
Yeah. I feel like I'm more like the lifestyle kind of content rather than full on Authortube teaching Authortube.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm not the best either, but I think it's okay. Authortube can be whatever you want it to be. I'm editing a podcast episode. That's exciting. I love that. Podcasts are so fun. Still working on chapter 15. Very, very nice. I didn't get much done in the sprint. Getting a little stuck with the outlining. This bit of the process is crucial for me, though. So, ooh. Well, hopefully you get unstuck soon. Hopefully whatever you need to figure out, it comes quickly. I'm ready for July's camp day now, but I feel like most people aren't, so you're not alone, people. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I'll probably end up working on... Well, so I kind of had an idea where I wanted to write my first drafts, like kind of write them all quickly. Like, so I have my one coming out in November, and then I have another one coming in February, and then one more in like June/July. Oh. So I thought it'd be a fun idea to like write all the first drafts just to like have the groundwork down. So I might do that. I think it could be fun.
Is your February one going to be like Valentine's-y?
Kind of.
Oh my gosh, that's so exciting.
Yeah, that's kind of why I could have published it in January, but I'm like, I think I want to hold off till February. So I'm running into a little bit of a snag. I'm going to do a quick tangent. I'm running into a little bit of a snag. So the book coming out in February is, if anybody's read Can't Catch My Breath, it's going to be Molly's book. So the problem is Molly's book some of it happens at the same time as Can't Catch My Breath. So I'm for the very first time, I'm writing a book that has like concurrent events, you know, and I'm trying to figure out how to write it so it is a true standalone, because I don't want anyone to have to read Can't Catch Your Breath to read her book. But it's so hard because she's in that story, interacting in that story, and then she's gonna, you know what I mean? So I haven't plotted anything out yet, and I'm nervous too because I'm not sure exactly how it's gonna go, and I have no idea what the B story is going to be because I know the romance and everything, but I have no idea what her subplot is.
That's fair.
So we'll see. But I do want it to have some Valentine kind of vibes. So that was my reaction to camp 2. Do I value my sanity for summer during July? That's funny. That's so funny. Ooh, question for you, Brooke. I'm just curious, is your name a nickname or a full name? Yeah. What's your name?
It is Brooklyn. Yeah, that's my full name. So it just that didn't flow as well for my YouTube name. I honestly should have just made my YouTube name my name though. Like, I don't know. I feel like that's what everybody does. I don't know why I thought I had to make it something like different.
I like it though.
Oh, thanks.
I like it. Yeah. I had the same reaction too though. I'm like, wait, is your name Brooke? Or do I call you Brooke? Do I call you Brooklyn? But I remember
I'll just respond to whatever I mean.
Yes. I feel like I made a new profile for Nano, either every camp or every regular Nano, which I never win. Oh no. It is a lot of pressure. And I feel like in the community, it just gets built up so big that it can be really daunting.
Yeah.
So I understand that. July's campaign was one of the times where I can focus completely on writing without the threats of schoolwork. Oh yeah, that's true. That's the only one where there's no school in session, unless you're summer. You go to summer classes, I guess. What is that?
Oh, I think was it you or was it me?
I don't know.
I don't know. My boyfriend's in the kitchen clanking around cutlery.
Melanie, I'm kind of an author too. Oh, give me 1 second. They're throwing around firewood. So.
Oh.
So we're both being loud at the same time.
Firewood, cutlery. I mean, basically the same thing.
Yeah. I don't know what they're doing. They're just tossing it against the fence.
Oh,
okay.
Just like stacking it, or
they're not doing it carefully. So maybe they're just putting it into one general area and then they're gonna stack. We met eyes. We locked eyes. Never mind. Abort mission.
That's so uncomfortable.
I'm kind of an author too, where I officially joined earlier this year by most co-host/co-host live streams as of May. Well, that's fun. Yay. Oh, I've missed live streams. Oh my gosh. Also, it's 8:30. We've only done one. We've only done 2 sprints. It's fine. It's fine. Jasmine, hello. I think the book I'm working on now, is my camp book, I also might work on editing a different one. Who knows? Yeah, we got time. We got plenty of time. You're both being too modest. You're both great entrepreneurs, and people ask for your advice for a reason. Oh, you're so sweet. And it's so odd that people ask for advice because I feel like I'm like, I don't know. Why are you asking me? Like I know. Honestly, I wing most everything I do.
Yeah, me too.
That's why I'm so afraid like people come to me for advice. Like I don't ever want to be a teacher. You know what I mean? Like when you think of people who do great Authortube content, you think of like Bethany Atazada and who else does? Oh, Jenna Marassi.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to be on that level. I don't.
No.
I have no desire.
I don't feel like I'm qualified, you know, like I don't feel like I'm ever going to be at that point where I'm like comfortable doing that.
Right. Me neither. Like somebody said that I could start a course like Sarah Cannon has a publishing course. I'm like, no, never. I don't ever want anyone to pay me for my advice. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to give advice. I'll tell you what I did. Right. I'll tell you how I feel about what I did. Otherwise, no.
That's fair. I get that.
Yeah. I don't know. Not a fan. And plus, everybody's journeys are so different. So, like, something doesn't work out for them, like it worked out for you. You're immediately, like, in the hot seat. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I just say no things. So glad you're here. But, yeah, I really want to get into writing. But I also need to work on my budget for this month. I'm so behind on things. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. New goal for the stream, hit 10K. I'm almost there. Ooh, Chloe, yay!
10K like total or 10K? I'm assuming this is not 10K for the day because, maybe.
Maybe. I want to do a 10K day soon. When I do my fast drafting, I should make a day where I do a 10K day.
I have never done a 10K day.
Like, no, they're so hard.
Yeah. I'm just not. I don't have that kind of stamina.
Yeah, I understand. Oh my gosh, it wipes me out. The thing is, too, like I do 10. I can maybe do 10K in a day. I've done it before, but then I don't write for the next 2 days. So it's like it's the same.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, first draft from Margot. She's the one that will be coming in June or July. So, honestly, really quick, I think we might start our next sprint. Oh, we have quite a few comments. I'll go quick. I'll talk about this quick. I honestly thought about shelving Margot and Molly's book because somebody had said in a review that they didn't think Two Kinds of Us was a standalone. That it was too similar to Can't Catch My Breath to be a standalone. Not similar, but they didn't think it was quite a standalone. And so I'm like, well, if they don't think that's a standalone, how are they going to feel about Molly, Margot, and Edith's book, you know? Which I do still think Two Kinds of Us is a standalone. You don't have to read Can't Catch My Breath for anything in Two Kinds of Us. Like, yeah, Addie and Vincent are in Two Kinds of Us, but like you don't have to know anything about them to read this book. But I'm like, oh, okay, if they think that's not a standalone. I think Edith's book is going to be the biggest struggle for me because her book is so closely entwined with Out of My League. But yeah, I almost shelved all of the rest of the series. And I'm like, oh, well.
I haven't read Out of My League. So whenever you talk about Edith, I'm always like, I feel like I should know who it is, but it's, yeah.
She's just the side character in that book. She's got a small role, I guess. But the plot of Out of My League kind of carries over into her book. Okay. So if anything isn't a standalone, it would probably be her book. But then I'm worried, like, shoot, how am I going to market that? Like, do I pull Out of My League out of this series and put it into its own series with her book? Like, I don't know. So that's going to be a struggle. Edith's book. But
do you have a plan for like how many books you want total in like that universe?
Yeah, so I just have the 3 left now.
Okay.
Yeah, which is I'm excited about. I'm excited to start something new because I didn't really plan this series out as well as I would have liked to. If I had planned it better, I would have made sure every book had a solid marketable trope, which they don't. And I don't know. And I don't know. I just would have planned it a bit better.
What's your first go at it, though?
That's the thing. And I decided to put it into a series like after 3 books were already published. Right. So it was just kind of one of those like, well, I guess we'll just try it out. I don't know. But yeah, it's I mean, you learn as you go. So I don't really regret too much. But yeah, so I was almost thinking about shelving it, but I think we're gonna keep going. We'll figure out Edith's book. I think Molly and Margot will be okay, but Edith's book is probably gonna be the one that will need a lot of readers who haven't read Out of My League to make sure it makes sense. And the person who had said that it wasn't so much a standalone has read Can't Catch My Breath. So I also wonder if that's something too, like because they've read Can't Catch My Breath, they think it isn't Two Kinds of Us isn't a standalone. You know what I mean? But if you haven't read Can't Catch My Breath, would you think it's a standalone? Probably, because none of the events connect. Okay, that was not a quick tangent at all. It's fine. It's fine. The first 2 novels had concurrent events too, if you want to ask. I will definitely hit you up when I get to drafting that because I will probably have some questions. All right, I'll go through these really quick and then we'll start our next sprint. It probably might be the last sprint, but it's fine. That's 3. It's good.
Yeah.
Since I'm spending most of June through August preparing for my debut novel release in September, I'm going to use camp to continue drafting my YA dark contemporary Struck by Lightning. I started it earlier this year and then got sick and I fell by the wayside. Boo. Yeah, you did get sick, Melanie, so it's totally okay. But very exciting. Very exciting. Also, I'm excited for your debut novels release. Oh my gosh. I could pick up one of my shelved novels for camp. Ooh, you definitely could. I'm doing revisions and loving it, struggling with a chapter. Oh, I'm glad you're loving revisions. Hopefully the chapter goes by quick. The same way I should have just used Allie on my YouTube email poetry collection instead of Allison. It's hard to know.
I know, it really is. Especially when you start out, you have no idea, right?
Right. And then it's so annoying because it's like, well, I can't really go back and change it. That's how I feel with my Instagram handle. I could change it. Right now it's Sarah May Sutton.
Oh, yeah.
And I wish I would have done author Sarah Sutton to like make it similar to my YouTube and like make it so it's author in there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wish I would have done that.
So
I still can. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. But I don't know. I would have to remember all the things to go through and change. Like on my website, I have to change the link and stuff. So I don't know. It's kind of daunting. I know a few people who have changed it, like Angela changed hers.
Yeah.
So I feel like it wouldn't be too bad, but I don't know if it's worth the hassle. You know what I mean?
That's it, right? Yeah.
taking a class this summer, so it's the first time I don't have a writing only focused month. Ooh. Oh, that's interesting that you're taking a class this summer. I wouldn't have schoolwork. Let me see where I can. I probably. Also, this is our last one, then we'll start the next sprint. The Authortube I'm a bigger fan of, though, is more lifestyle, chitty chat kind of stuff like Kate Kavanaugh, Keelan, Jesse. Yeah, I love more lifestyle chitty chat. Yeah. That's what I said. I said chitty chat, chit chatty kind of content too, for sure. I just feel like you can relate to it more.
Mm-hmm, definitely.
Sometimes I'll listen to like the more where's that tab? I'll listen to the more informational kind of videos, but only when I kind of just need background noise. Sometimes I won't listen to it specifically for anything.
Yeah. I mean, there's so much information out there. I feel like it's overwhelming.
Right. And I feel like too, it is a very big, here, I'll put this right down. I feel like it is a very big like personal thing. I was listening to, I'm not gonna say who it is, but somebody was talking about like what they think you shouldn't do when you're writing.
Oh.
And I don't like videos like that. I don't find them productive. I don't find them encouraging.
No.
And what they had said what not to do, I did some of it, and I'm like, well, I don't know. Like
it's so subjective, that kind of thing. You know, like it's not like grammar advice. Like it's like, just because you don't like even like, oh, like don't use these tropes, or like, you know, agents are sick of seeing these tropes, and I'm just like, okay, but like, why does it matter? Like, I don't know.
For sure. I just feel like it's just so discouraging. Like it's not my goal is to like encourage people and lift them up. That's my whole thing. So, or like I was watching a video, it was months ago at this point. Somebody said, when you self-publish a book, you have to use, you should use every type of editor. So developmental, line, copy, proofread. And there's more. And I'm like, who can afford that starting out? You know what I mean? Copy editors can, like for me, I easily pay $800 for a copy editor.
It's a lot.
And like, what's a developmental editor going to cost? You know what I mean?
I mean, like you can do developmental edits yourself. Like you don't need a developmental editor. At that point, it's like, are you even writing the book at that point? Like, I feel like a developmental editor is strange to me, like in terms of, I don't know.
Yeah, I just feel like using them all, it's just like you don't have to. You know what I mean? You can choose what you want to do. And I don't know. Sometimes the advice just is like, oh, okay. Like, I don't know. I just don't like it when things sound so discouraging. Like you have to pay $3,000 to self-publish a book. Like what? You know what I mean?
You have no like return on it. Like you're not gonna, you know, make any money after that, right?
Right. And who has that money up front?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's why I feel like I don't ever want to be a teacher, because I don't ever want anyone coming being like, well, this is bad advice, blah, blah, blah. But because when you do that, when you're an advice thing, you're signing up for that.
Yeah. Oh, totally.
So I say no. I don't really know how we got onto that, but it's fine. I liked it. 25 minutes, 38 seconds on the clock. Last sprint of the night, probably. So, yeah. 3, 2, 1. Let's do this. There we go. My eyes got tired on that one.
Me too.
How did you do?
I'm on page 159 out of 407.
Well, you're getting there.
It's double spaced, so I mean, like it's just under 100,000 words. But it's long.
Yeah. Projects that are like near 100,000 or over 100,000, they really drain me.
Yeah. Do you read ones that are over 100,000?
Not right now.
Okay. You have in the past, though?
Yes. I stopped because they were so daunting, and it's really hard to like remember everything for me.
Yeah.
Because I do it from like an editing perspective. So I'm like, okay, did this happen? Or it's just hard.
Yeah. That's fair.
But sometimes I will. Like I recently took one on, but that's just because I had a client who I have like established. We've worked together in the past, but typically I don't.
That's fair.
Right now I'm on 33.
Oh,
yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. But I feel I've made already, hang on, let me see if I can find out. I've already made 80 comments.
Oh my gosh.
So it's not bad. There's just places where I'm like, I think this can be elaborated more.
Yeah.
You know, like I think you can go into more depth here.
Right.
But when it's single space like this, it's hard to like I feel like there's a ton of comments on one page when in reality it'd probably be like one comment every 2 pages. I don't know. It's just hard. But yeah, 80 comments. So
oh my god, that makes me feel like I'm not doing enough comments.
No, this is strange for me. And I think it's just because it's throwing me off. Your beta reading is so good.
Oh,
I love it.
Thank you.
I love it. You're welcome. Let me see where we were at. Here. My outline is now at 1,200 words. Very nice. I took a break from thinking about plot and all that, and I'm writing out my ARC sign-up sheet for Worn Out Places. Love that. I'm so excited. I'm almost done updating my budget. I keep making mistakes, though. Budgets stress me out. Budgets and, like, recently I had to tally up my expenses and stuff for the month of May. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to do this. Good night. Thank you for the stream. Thank you so much for coming. I had fun chatting. We had fun chatting. Chloe, 1,716. I hit 10K for the project. Yay! That's awesome.
That's a huge word count.
That's a huge word count. Yay! That's exciting. Got a few paragraphs in and then starting trying to figure out the internet stuff for when I move.
Ooh. Very
fun. I got 838 words. Good job, everyone. Yeah, everyone did so well. 669 words for me. Thanks for the sprint. It was great to see you. Well, it was great to see you too, Gio. Amanda's at 34,000 words. My main novel is really long, and hopefully this one will be a little shorter. My goal is around 100K, hopefully not too far over. Very nice, Amanda. I haven't written a book that's over 100,000 words. Not yet.
Neither have I. My like fantasy one that I'm working on, is my goal is 100K.
Do you know what you're at right now?
Yeah. Sorry, I have like a whiteboard over there. Like 21,000, I think.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Very nice. This was more of a productivity stream than a writing one for me, but that's not bad at all. Thank you for hosting. Yeah, it was more productivity for me too. Lots of reading. It's fine. I switched scenes and added 443 words to the chapter I've been struggling on. Yay! Hopefully this pulls me out of the slump. Well, yeah, I hope so. I feel like when you get a good chunk of words in, it can be easier to pull out of a slump. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Momentum.
I finished my blog article. Yay! Yes. Danya, transfer my Act 1 outline into Notion. Okay. Cool.
Oh.
This is why I do everything on paper first. Yeah. Gio loves your hair.
Oh, thank you. I look so blonde, like on camera. Like my hair is so dark, like yours, and like I look so blonde compared to you right now.
I like it though.
Yeah, I do too. It's a nice, like summery kind of thing, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I want to go a little bit lighter for summer too. I feel like just doing lighter for summer is just so fun.
Yeah, apparently that's a thing. Apparently lots of people do that. That's what my hairdresser said anyways. But she also told me that the money pieces would look good, so.
Yeah, I still don't understand the trend. I don't get it. This stream was on my to-do list today. I'm glad I attended. Well, I'm glad you attended too. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my gosh, another thing that I've been thinking about doing ever since I got that freaking wig is bangs, guys.
Oh my
I have been thinking about it.
Have you ever had bangs?
No. Only when I was little. When I was little, I did.
I got like side bangs one time, like in my first year of university. Oh, I hated them so much. Because I looked young to begin with, and then like when I had the bangs, I looked like I was 12, and I was like, I can't do this. Like,
I feel like that's something that I would just look. You know what I mean? And my parents think they say don't do it.
Oh,
and
really?
I'm like, yes, they're like, no, it's okay. But like, I'm also like, I just want to try something new. But then again, bangs are really hard to grow out. They
are hard to grow out. I mean, I feel like if you bring them to the side and like pin them, that's pretty much like the easiest way to grow them out. But
yeah, we'll see. I mean, it's one of those things where I think I really want to, and I think I don't want to. So I don't
feel like
know.
it would make you look like very sophisticated. I don't know. Not that you don't look sophisticated.
No, see, I thought so too. I found these like things on Amazon. They're literally clip-in bangs.
Oh my gosh.
It's like a little bang wig. Yeah. And I put it on and I'm like, I think I look really cute. Like if I had my hair pulled back or if I had my hair put up in a bun, I would look really cute. Parents like, so I don't know.
If you don't like it, it will grow back. You know, you'll just have to, I don't know.
Very true. And I feel like it wouldn't be too hard, like you said, to pin them back. Right. Or I feel like I can like do that twist thing where you.
Yes.
Yeah. So I
or you can like pin them like this way too. I know people will pull them up and pin them like that, but
or headbands.
Headbands.
Easy to hide it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like it could be fun. Let me see where I'm at. Thank you too. I'm happy to have spent time with y'all and everyone in chat. Good night. Oh, happy you came, Chloe. Thank you for coming. Thank you so much for coming too, Celeste. Yay. I'm so glad we could do sprints again. I miss them.
Me too.
Taking May off, although it was kind of relaxing, I did miss interacting with people, you know. Like it was relaxing in the sense that I didn't have to plan like looking good at a certain time. You know what I mean?
I feel like you don't have to plan that, Sarah.
No, I do. I introduced sprints. I'm diving back into editing another podcast episode while I still have energy. Oh, good idea. Have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, or night. I don't know which one it is. I just feel like that's the safe way.
Yeah.
I did have everything on paper, then met the notes, and I ran out of room, so I'm trying Notion. Very exciting. You have to let us know how it goes. Yeah. We'll see. It might be one of those impulse things. I've been thinking about going back to my hairdresser to have her either like darken these pieces or lighten the rest of my hair.
Right.
A little bit more. Just because it's starting to get to a point where it's really obvious. This side looks really good. And then this side, just the strip kind of stands out. You can't really see the highlights on the other side. So I feel like I might, we'll see. And then my hairdresser could say, yeah, bangs wouldn't suit your face shape, you know? So who knows? Who knows?
Yeah.
It's a scary thing. Like you're chopping a ton of your hair off. You know what I mean?
Right in the front too.
Yeah. You can't hide it. Can't dye it back. Yeah. once it's cut, it's gone until it grows back, and that's fine. But I understand. I've had them before. I'm getting the urge. I read somewhere that people with bangs, like when you get bangs, you kind of get over it very quickly. I read that too. So I'm like, ooh, I don't know. Probably once they grow out.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I think they're kind of like high maintenance too, like with trims, and like they get greasy really fast. But
oh, I could see that. Yeah, so maybe not. The thing is, I like how I look without bangs.
Right.
Like I feel like I look fine without bangs. So I feel like if I don't like bangs, I might be a little sad. I get that. I get it.
I had a bowl cut as a child, like
really
for a while. Yeah,
that's funny.
It wasn't cute.
When I was little, I used to wear pigtails all the time, and my brother cut one of them off. That was just like and my parents they threatened to shave his head, like my dad did, like to shave his head in retaliation. My mom's like, I don't want two ugly kids.
No.
I'm like, thanks.
Oh my god.
Oh man. You can pull up whatever you wanted. Oh, thank you. Because I'm saying that they would grow out fast and you just brush them for whenever you want. That's true too. I feel like if I got bangs, they'd be like the feathered, like the wispy kind of bangs, not like all of my hair chopped, so it's like thick hair. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, you have wads of hair too, right? So
yeah. So
this is making me think of that like TikTok thing, and it's like, don't do it. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just thinking about it.
That's if I was ever gonna do it, I would definitely use that sound.
That's like everyone in the comments right now who's talking about wanting bangs.
Yes. And no, that was our last sprint. We are done. We're just I'm gonna run through the rest of the comments and then we will say good night. It is 9:14, so kind of on par, kind of over where I want it to be, but that's okay. I mean, I hope that's okay for you, Brooke.
Oh, it's totally fine.
Okay. Pro tip: if you decide to get bangs, then they start to get long. Don't cut them yourself. Go to a stylist. I understand. I feel like I get that because I always see people cut their own bangs. And I'm like, you know what? I could never.
No, me neither.
So yeah, no.
I can't even draw a straight line. Never mind, cut my own hair.
No. And plus, I'd be like the kind to be like, okay, this looks good. Snip, and then they're like up here. Oh, that'd be terrible. Oh my gosh, you're so sweet, Tabitha. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad we're back. Yes. Thank you guys so much for coming. I seriously had so much fun. Plus, we got my toenails painted bright orange, so go for the bangs if you want. Oh, you got this. I love that. No, I'm thinking about it. Hey, let's all just go get bangs tomorrow. You do get, yeah. See, I read that. I'm like, ooh, and they're high maintenance. Yes. And grow out so slow. Yes, I don't know. It makes me nervous. See choppy bangs that are on the look for summer. I've seen a lot of interesting summer hair looks lately. Not sure how I feel.
I'm not like a trendy person at all, so
I love it. Get the clip-on bangs and try those out for a while. The thing is with the clip-on bangs, because I have like my hair is like this, if I clipped them in, I'd have like all of this still visible. And even if I have my hair tucked, it's still kind of obvious to see the hairline kind of. So they don't really look natural. And that's if I pinned my hair, if I pulled.
I was going to say, have you tried I
have not. I might have to do that when I get inside. That's a good idea. I didn't even think about that. So we'll try that. But yeah, so I'm ready to chop my hair in general. It's so long. I think I'm not trying to dye this summer. I always have to get my hair thinned in the summer.
Mm-hmm.
Because it is just too much. And then I'm going to cut my hair off the time. It wasn't a lot, but it drove me insane because my parents never punished him. That's not good. Oh, and yeah, I watched a lot of tutorials from Brad Mondo too. Don't do it.
I watch all the him reacting to people dyeing their hair or whatever. It's really funny. Yes.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe some of those people post those online. I would die. I would die. All right, so I think we're about wrapping it up. Preparing the interview, that's tomorrow afternoon. Oh, good luck, Joanne. Good luck. You got this. You definitely do. Let's all go get bangs tomorrow. Dang, I just cut mine last week. You're ahead of the game. Yes. Well, thank you everybody for coming tonight. I hope you had a lot of fun. I hope you're very productive. Our next sprint is, I should have looked. We're back to me forgetting to look ahead of time. I think it's Sunday. Yeah, yeah, on your channel. Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yes, Sunday at 5 EST, I think, or EDT or whatever it is.
Whatever it is. I always get it wrong. It's fine. They understand.
Yes. I mean, there's a playlist for it on Jessica Williamson's channel. So for the Worldwide Write-a-thon. So
perfect. Yeah. Yes. So I'll be there too. And who else is on that stream with you?
Zara's going to be there. Autumn is going to be there. Diane Marie is going to be there. Bound by Words is going to be there. How many is that? Sarah, Autumn, Zara, Bound by Words, Diane. That's all of them. And me.
And you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be such a fun sprint. Stream. Whatever. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
Come join us for sure. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for coming. Don't forget, Two Kinds of Us releases next week. So you guys want to pre-order. I think the pre-order link is down below. Brooke, do you want to do a little outro?
Oh, sure. So I'm Brooke, if you don't know me by the end of the stream. But yeah, I post writing and reading content, so go and check that out if you want to. And yeah, come to the stream on Sunday, 'cause it's going to be lots and lots of fun. We're going to do lots of sprints, and hopefully I'll try and not chat too long, because I have not sprinted on my channel in months. So it's going to be very similar to this, where the intent is to like be really productive, but there's a lot of chatting because like you got to do it.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for inviting me, by the way. This is great. This is so much fun.
Yes. Well, I was really excited because I'm like, I haven't had streams in like a month. And I thought it'd be a great way to have company to just join back in. And I don't ever have co-hosts.
Yeah.
And I've always wanted co-hosts. I'm like, you know what? We'll just ask. We'll see. So yeah. Thank you for coming. Okay. Well, thank you all for coming. I hope you all have a great morning, afternoon, night, wherever you are. And we'll see you on Sunday, hopefully. Bye, guys.